Hello guys, this is going to be a Taurus reading. I got a new deck today. I'm super excited. Take a deep breath for me if you would. I'll be back in my normal location tomorrow. Message for Taurus. Cross watchers are welcome here. Please only take the messages that resonate for you. Don't force anything to fit. Just let it flow. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Messages for Taurus. This is the Two of Saucers, the Two of Cups. So this deck is called the Enchanted Forest Felines Tarot. So this is going to be super adorable. I hope you're ready for it. Yeah, Two of Cups, choice. It could be like a partner, it could be like a lover's connection, it could just be a friendship. But what's really cool about these two cats here is if you look at these little sort of crystal balls, if you will, that they've got their paws on, one of them is a lion, which could represent like Leo energy, strength. And then we also have a symbol, and the other one that looks kind of like that medical symbol. This is not focusing, but anyway. So there's something about like maybe a choice in the medical industry, a strength. Maybe you work in the medical industry, maybe someone that you're listening for does. Maybe you're looking to get into the medical industry. But whatever it is, could be taking some strength. This is very interesting. There is something about choice though because of this Two of Cups, and it is with another person. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. This collaborative energy. Ooh, the star. Look at this beautiful black cat here. Looks like almost like koi fish or something. This is Aquarius energy. This is beautiful. So whatever this is kind of like a destiny. It's what you're supposed to be doing. It's dipping your toe into the waters of something new and exciting. The black cat's kind of interesting. It could allude to the time of year that you're making this choice, which could be around now, Halloween, you know, black cats. It could be just that I'm getting like black sheep. So this choice could be isolating you from family, or it could just be, whatever it is very good though. Very, very good. Very much on the path of where you're supposed to be. Tell me more about the star energy here. Okay, oh wow, interesting. Okay, we've got Capricorn energy here. This is the devil. Now people tend to get a little worried about the devil. The devil and death, people really stress about with tarot, but I do not take it as a negative thing at all. In this case, this is like an overcoming of addiction or temptation. So again, with like that black sheep aspect of things, it feels like you are I guess overcoming a persona of what maybe people around you view you to be, and you're I mean, this cat here is holding the candle to this situation. So there's like a light, you know, there's this perceived negativity around this thing, but what I'm getting is that these people just don't understand this choice. What's the toxicity here? I guess let's get a little clarity around like the addiction or the toxicity, the attachment. What is, it's very interesting to have the devil and the star. Like those are very conflicting sort of things. So let's get specific on what this toxicity. We have a king of mushrooms. Here's that black cat. There's this cow eating grapes. Kind of reminds me of like India. Mushrooms. I believe this is pentacles. I believe mushrooms is pentacles in this deck. But it's in reverse. Someone may feel that this choice you're making is not going to be financially prosperous for you, or there is a masculine energy that's not approving of the situation, who has insecurity around finances or things of the earthly matter. It's interesting because this is a Taurus reading, so this could be the Taurus if you're listening for somebody. Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse? Why would he be in reverse? I mean, it kind of makes sense because we're getting clarity for the Devil, right? So why is this energy not in the upright position? What else do we need to know about that? Ooh, the Tower. More black cats here. Yeah, falling from the tree here, things falling apart. Somebody has this perceived idea that things are going to fall apart because of this choice, or this path doesn't benefit them somehow. This reading is very much becoming about somebody else and their feelings about a situation. I'd like to know more about yours though, because that's what really matters at the end of the day. 555 on the timer when I said that. 6 of mushrooms, 6 of cups. There's a little cat here, or I'm sorry, 6 of pentacles. I'm sorry, 6 of pentacles. This cat's kind of begging here for this fish from this other cat. I'm getting that like Bible analogy of, you know, teach a man to fish and he'll feed himself. You know, you can feed a man a fish and he'll eat for one meal, or you teach him to fish and he will, you know, take care of himself basically. And this is sort of like this cat is asking for abundance, asking for a fish from another cat, and it's not him learning how to obtain this for himself. So again, we're kind of still talking about somebody else. Maybe this is you. The Lovers. The fact that we started this reading with 2 of Cups and the Star energy, it just feels like there's a lot of hope here. There's a lot of love and inspiration. I do believe with this orange cat in the clouds that there is like a divine support here. Oh my goodness. There's an orange cat here too. I'm with that Devil card. I feel like it's like, you know, the angel and the devil on your shoulder. An acknowledgement around, oh, and there's a fire here on this tree in the Lovers, right? And then we got the fire at the top of this tree with the Tower. It's kind of all about perception is what I'm getting. What wolf do you choose to feed? You know, the one that's fear-based, you know, the snake in the grass, right? Kind of giving like Adam and Eve vibes. I'm getting a lot of like Bible references here. You know, what do you choose to nurture? Do you choose to nurture the holier aspect of yourself, the divine love, the freedom, the choice, the self-worth, the independence, the free will? Or are you going to be bound by people around you that are in a lower frequency and have their own motives in mind? Wow. Any final messages from the tarot? Let's make this a quick one. 7 of Saucers, 7 of Cups in reverse. Again, this is kind of a choice card here, lots of options, but the fact it's in reverse kind of gives me the impression that somebody is very clear on this decision. They have a lot of potential. They could choose a lot of different things. Some good for them, some bad for them, but in this case, it feels like somebody's very clear that they're choosing the right path for themselves. They're very clear on the, you know, the orange cat here, the angel. And the reason why I'm going with the orange cat being the angel is just because of the imagery on this Lover's card here and the divine being in the clouds and that being an orange cat. I feel like there's just one more message. One more message before we wrap it up. Any advice maybe from Spirit? Okay, we got 2 cards. We have the 8 of Mushrooms, 8 of Pentacles. Put the effort in. For sure, don't let laziness get the best of you. If you're making this choice, dive in fully, dive in with a full commitment. Don't half-ass it, you know, make it really worth the energy, make it worth the Tower. If something has to come crumbling down for this to happen, make it the Star energy, the full abundance of what could really be in this situation. And with the Queen of Saucers here, the Queen of Cups, embrace an empowered feminine energy. Don't let the masculine energies that are disempowered around you to bring you down. Be your empowered feminine self. Dip into your emotion. your abundance, your love, the fulfillment that you're going to get from making choices for yourself, sitting on that throne of emotional clarity and abundance. Now these fishes are flying in the air, you know. It goes from one situation where there's a masculine begging for a fish to a situation where these fishes are flying. You could grab them out of the air if you wanted to. They're all around you. You're not concerned. Abundance is all around you. You don't have to grasp at it. It's all about the energy you choose. It's all about the intention and the mindset that you put towards this situation. It's how you view it, right? It's all perspective. Well, Taurus, I hope that was helpful to you. Hit like and subscribe if you have not already. If you listen to this whole reading, you absolutely should be a subscriber to the channel. Drop in the comments your favorite part that resonated with you the most. It definitely helps get the channel out there. It's a very small channel, and I'm really hoping to grow it to help reach more people in the collective consciousness. So I very much appreciate the time and energy that you put into listening to this reading and interacting with this video and interacting with me, because I respond to every comment. So yeah, again, thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. And as always, we will see you next time.